Today at Frazier Motorcar Company, we are going to review a 1961 Porsche 356 Notchback Coupe. Now this car has very interesting history, and we're going to review that first. Then we're going to put it on the lift, and we're going to do a driving review. The car was owned for 51 years by one gentleman. This is the car. Solid, great driving Notchback coupe. See the gaps as I walk around. I'm going to come back to this because I want to show you the history first. Alright, we've got an entire book on this car. Same owner for 55 years. With the second owner, George Bryan, who, by the way, I spoke with, Hall of Fame member of the 356 Club. He's had a lot of them, and when he saw this, excuse me, he called me and told me, praised the car, and told me what a good car it's been and what he had done to it and what he hadn't done to it. Excuse me. Look at this. The original sales form from Hoffman Motor Company on August 28, 1961. That's amazing. $4,368 after his $200 deposit. We've got the forwarding paperwork. Here's the purchase contract from Hoffman Motorcar Company. And then it just goes on and on and on, where it shows a transferred documentation going all the way back, Hoffman Motor Company to August 30th, 1961. So it goes on and on and on and on. 1960, this is 1967 we pick it up for repair, 67, 68. It's pretty amazing. He also had, he took this car to Venezuela and worked in Venezuela for a while, and he took the car and he wrote on newspaper, on pads, Hotel Avila, his gas, when he put oil in it, dated it, mileage on the car. Pretty fascinating. Original books. Here's the hubcaps we didn't put on, overriders, and we continue here. I want to show you, we have still James Flymaster. We do have a second owner, James Flymaster, still. Here we've got a second owner. No, this would have been the third, because George was the second owner. He took, the third owner took it at Martin's Classic Cars, Martin Godby in Huntsville. Great restoration shop, great shop, and he did a pretty extensive work, which you're going to see when I put it on the lift. It looks like, which I can't understand, this is what I don't understand. This was all done in 2019, and the hard thing to grasp is it looks like all the components were put on yesterday. So I will show you those. They're all shiny, pretty, brand new. Look at all these registrations. Here's a picture of Mr. Flymaster next to the car. I was told this is original interior. That's a pretty hard pill to swallow. It's in awful good shape for being original. And here we have pictures of it. Maybe not quite as bright red as it is today, and all the carpets are nice. But anyway, here we are. He lived in Florida for a while. So back to the car. Again, not a rusty car at all. Beautiful gaps. Look at the lines. Again, we'll put it up on the lift. We'll see it. See how nice this door opens and shuts. Bump. Nice gap. Real healthy car. Numbers match. Original engine. Been built. Love that exhaust on this car. See how straight it is. Paint's not good, but the body sure is straight and honest. Now we know these notchbacks were actually cabriolet bodies. So I looked it up. I thought, well, if they're cabriolet bodies, they should have a more reinforcement in the body. I could not find anything to support that thought. See if they were stiffer than the regular coupes. No rust. Interior's in great shape. Headliner's in good shape. Carpets are nice. That's why I can't imagine those being original carpets. Might be original seats. Dash is in good shape. Door cards are in good condition. Again, nice gate, nice body panel gaps. Show you under the hood. Again, nice gap. Steering wheel's in good condition. Gauges are all good condition. Does have the original tool roll with it. Hood's not been kinked. It's in good order. Tool roll. No rust down on the battery box. Original jack. Show you the engine compartment, even though we don't have much light here. But I'll give you a cold start. Again, one of the prettiest parts of this car are the new mechanical components on the undercarriage. So I will show you that. I'll put it up on the lift and show it to you right now. Let's do a cold start for you. Started right up, no smoke. Nice idle. All right, I'm going to show you the strongest part of this car is the undercarriage. All right, well, here we are at eye level on the notchback car. One of the first things that strikes me is how absolutely perfect that hood gap is. This car is very, very, very straight. It started its life as Huron gray. It's white now, and it could be any color you want because the paint needs to be done. Or leave it like it is. That's what we thought. It'd be a cute car just the way it is for fun. Wouldn't have to worry about chips or... No rust, no Bondo, curled sheet metal all the way through. Tires are Rudesteins, they're deep in tread. Gaps again on the door, very nice, look at that. And then across here. All right, no rust at the bottoms of the doors. Door gap is good. Even on a lift, it shuts nice. Let's see if we can. Oh, there you go. Good solid doors. Everything about this car. Hear how solid that shuts. No Bondo. No issues. I believe the second owner told me the wheels were even stamped to this car. See how straight all the sheet metal is. Lenses are in nice shape. Again, nice gap. ice caps all the way through. Open the door to this one. Solid. Car's definitely not a rusty car. Let's take a look at what I think is the most interesting part of this car, components on the other. All right, take a look at all this new equipment, components underneath here, brake lines, shocks, the engine itself. Beautiful. Oil return tubes, everything shows, looks like it was just put in, but my tickets say 2019. If it was 2019, the car sure sat. Look at this. Original pans on the car, in great shape. Look at this. Jack points, longitudinals are good. Everything on this car is good but the paint. All these components up here are new. Battery tray and spare wheel box is clean and nice. Look at this. Here's a little, been on a while because there's a little dust here. But all new. Everything's new. That's why this car drives so good. All right, let's go for a drive. Look at this nice pan. It's exciting stuff to see when you see all this. This is my kind of car. Mechanically sound, high integrity on the body. Who cares about the cosmetics? It drives. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, very tight driving 356.